North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un has given himself the title of General Secretary of the country's ruling Workers' Party. Now, we are not much for titles, but in North Korea, they mean quite a lot. For Kim, taking on a title last used by his father, Kim Jong-il, is a way to consolidate his authority in the one-party state. This at a time when the economy is suffering due to the coronavirus pandemic and continuing US-led sanctions. Sanctions that the country would want to see the back of, but not at the cost of its nuclear weapons. And Arsenal Kim Jong-un has pledged to expand while again taking aim at the United States during an ongoing party conference. This is what he had to say. I quote, "Our foreign political activities should be focused and redirected on subduing the US, our biggest enemy and main obstacle to our innovative development," unquote. And for more on what this means, I'm joined by Jong-min Kim, correspondent at NK News in Seoul, South Korea. NK News is a website focused solely on reporting and analyzing news from North Korea. Jong-min, welcome. North Korean antagonism towards the United States is well known. So should we be reading anything into Kim Jong-un, calling it the biggest enemy?
They did use the term biggest main enemy, but it's not the first time that North Korea called the United States like that. It did return this time after a while. They didn't use that term during the period of detente that started in 2018 with the Singapore summit between Kim Jong-un and US President Donald Trump. But obviously, after Donald Trump walked out on Kim Jong-un during the Hanoi summit in 2019, it seems that North Korea is thinking that that could have been a waste of time, and now they are not going to put much energy into improving relations with the United States in the close future. I think that's why they have reverted back to their old phrase, seeing United States as the biggest main enemy.
What does that mean for the incoming Biden administration? What will the Biden administration do now, and how will they be dealing with Kim Jong-un moving forward?
Until now, US President-elect Biden did not share much hint about what the policy direction would be. We do not know yet if he will indeed see that much has changed between US and North Korea after they started leader-to-leader discussion with Kim Jong-un. But from North Korean side, it seems that, for example, they said the only method for the US-DPRK relations to improve is for United States to drop its AKA hostile policy, which is also very poorly defined. It's also something not new, it's very old. It seems that for Biden administration, this means Kim Jong-un won't be offering any opportunity for dialogue first. It means that Biden administration probably has to reach out first. But for now, it seems pretty unclear where we are headed from now on, with North Korea going back to becoming this hostile to the United States.
But Jong-min, the core of the problem still remains. On the one hand, you have North Korea that refuses to give up its nuclear weapons. And on the other hand, you have the United States and the rest of the international community that says, unless you give up those nuclear weapons, you will not receive sanctions relief. So we have this deadlock situation. So what you're saying is it looks like this will continue?
Yes, I'm pretty sure this is going to continue for a while. If you see the readout from the party congress from Friday, which was reported on Saturday, North Korea not only discussed the direction towards the policy direction towards the United States, but it also focused a lot of column length on about their military capacity, how they are going to beef up their capability even more. They had a very long list of wish lists that they wanted in the next coming years, like tactical nuclear weapons, more nuclear warheads, longer range ICBM, and solid fuel ICBM. These all can count as provocation for the Biden administration. And about sanctions, they are saying, if you look at the economic policies that they shared during party congress, they are focusing very much on building up a self-reliant economy that does not falter regardless of what happens in the external relations, which probably means sanctions. It seems that they are thinking Biden administration won't be budging that much about sanctions relief. That's why they are saying they're just going to hold on to this leverage of military capacity.
Jong-un Kim, we'll leave it there for the time being, but thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.